Hi, welcome back to Katkattarotandparanormal. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. My intuition came back yesterday, strangely after I reorganized the set. I went out to work and I had an intuitive experience. So I know it's back. Um, and so I was just setting up. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Please hit the like button. Please share it. It really helps me out if you do that, and subscribe. But if you are afraid of people, if you're one of those people that is afraid of people playing with cardboard that has artwork on it, this is not the channel for you. So anyway, I have been watching my favorite medium at the moment. I go through various ones, but one was, I tend to like Baba Jolie a lot, but lately I love her a lot. I've been watching Alchemy and You, and one of the struggles I've been having is that I have a really hard time going in order. And I noticed that she actually goes intuitively in order. And I thought, you know what? I tend to be very intuitive too. So like, I don't think going in order works for me. I'm not like, you know, some people who can do it in order. So anyway, this is for Taurus. I just felt called to read for Taurus. So I am doing Taurus now. And so in the past, we have the World card. Present, we have Ace of Coins and Page of Coins. I basically read intuitively, but these cards were giving me literal, sorry, it's a new set, just, I don't know if you can see. This is like good practice for on-camera skills, right? And you're not gonna be able to see everything, but, and I'm confused at the moment, so I need to practice this anyway. But basically, somebody here in the past had everything. You had the whole world, and then something financial went on. Like maybe you changed jobs, or you lost some money, or somebody made some poor financial choices, something like that. But in the future, a financial letter is coming out. So far this is just very financially based. I have the name Ryan in my head. My name Ryan in my head. So Archangel Michael, Spirit Guide, Spirit, Father, Mother, Spirit, please tell me what you can about Taurus. Let me, can I please know whatever Taurus needs to know? Okay, when? This is the Dragon Tarot, I believe. This is called the Dragon Tarot. I'm not sure. Okay. So there is some sort of a stalemate. Obviously, this isn't going to apply to everyone, but it's just some kind of a stalemate in your relationship. You can't avert this. You can stop it from turning into a disaster. I am hearing counseling, marriage counseling, couples counseling. There's a stalemate. in a relationship. So I'm getting so far stalemate in your relationship. So it's gone from a decision to a stalemate where you can't seem to someone's gonna try. Now, I try to keep things positive. I'm just saying. This is what I have to say what I see in the cards. I know not every Taurus is going to relate to everything I say. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Just watch something else. But so there's a stalemate in, I think it's in a marital relationship. And this will be overcome. I think it may have a little to do with her career. The girl, the feminine energy, her career. It's like, I mean, I know a really nice Taurus. I don't think he would have this problem with his wife. But for whatever reason, and I'm a Taurus myself, I'm not in a relationship, so this is for somebody. I really don't know who this is for or what this is about, but and okay, there was a stalemate in a relationship and for someone, and I've got two. Where'd he go? I think like any kind of disaster from this stalemate is going to be avoided, and there's going to be I love this deck. It's so pretty. It's gonna have a good outcome. So this woman that's here, whether it's you or somebody else, like your partner or someone, is gonna, they might be an earth sign, or it could be you since you're an earth sign, but we're gonna kill it, us Tauruses, man. Financially, we're gonna kill it. I mean, this is really good right here. The star and the Queen of Coins, that could be like your feminine energy or whatever, but we're gonna kill it. I'm getting something about infertility. And someone going through a heart, I'm starting to get chills now. So there must be a message here for somebody who's heartbroken over infertility. And I think, I'm not a doctor, so I can't talk about what you should do about that. And I don't know if you should do something about that, or if, that's up to you. But someone who's like struggling with their fertility, your end result from all of this is extremely good. So like, don't be too sad, because whatever comes of this down the line, there's this really happy, exciting stuff coming up for you. So, and that could be people just deciding not to have any more kids. But I got like the information that whatever comes from this is very good. So I'm talking about financial freedom and recognition in your career, really doing well financially. If you want, like, say like you don't want to go through the fertility treatments, or you don't whatever it is, maybe you'll decide to do it later, but in the meantime, you might not be realizing how much you can accomplish without having kids. And so I know that's like hard to say, because probably lots of people have said that, but you can do a lot in your life with not having kids around. I mean, you can save up and everything. Like, it's just, there's more things for you to do before you decide to do that. And I'm hoping that if you're grieving about this or you're feeling bad about this, that you can step past that. And it would be really, I can only imagine how hard that would be, like not being able to have kids, or to be afraid that you're never going to have them and you've never met the right person and you haven't had them yet. But the thing is you don't want to get with the wrong person. So just, if you are, whether you're married or not married, if you're not married and you haven't met the right person or you're not coupled up, don't worry about it. That's like, that's a life lesson I have learned. I had to raise a child by myself. You never know what's going to happen. Create your financial stability. Be extra careful who you go with. If you've got to adopt later, then adopt later. There's lots of kids that, I know like people that want their own kids don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. But hypothetically, you could adopt a child later who really wants a mom that loves them and has time for them. So like if you make a bunch of money, then you have this option. Here someone has obviously chosen to be infertile. There's involuntary infertility and there's voluntary infertility. And also a message here, maybe be careful about getting pregnant. I think that there's someone here who's going to be heartbroken if they do get pregnant, because whoever they're literally got your huevos in the wrong basket there. You got your eggs in the wrong basket there. Be careful of that. You're basically, some kind of a tower moment is going to be averted. Someone has a conflict with someone. So there are these type of people that can come into your life that make things difficult for you when your life is really good, and you need to pay attention to these people. You need to learn to spot the signs, because there are people that come in just like wrecking balls, but you might not notice it. I think there's somebody here who's had, I'm assuming one of y'all out there, has had a very good judgment in the past. And then something went wrong. Literally went wrong enough. To be considering, like, moving to the other side voluntarily. That bad, something that bad has come along in the past. Okay, this has happened to this person. They led their life by the rule books, but you pulled yourself out of it. You somehow pulled yourself out of it, and you're happy now. There is a person who, it could have been that bad. It could have been like a breakdown. It could have been feeling like wanting to leave the planet. It could have been, some people may have been hospitalized. It could be depression. It could be obsessive thinking. It could be anything that's like affected you so badly and unfairly that your mind just sort of like gets into like a whatever state. There's many different mental states. I'm not a therapist. It was really unfair. Okay, you whoever this is like, and as a Taurus myself, I know some of this stuff is I'm not really relating to, but this is definitely clear and like obvious that some Tauruses have had you did everything by the book like you were told you were doing, and you still got hurt and screwed over just because you didn't know any better. Then when you literally pull yourself out of this mode, there's these people that like to come in when they see you're doing well. Gotta watch out for these people. And I'd say if you've got one of these people in your past, I don't care you don't need to bring them back. I think, like, people are frequently taught to forgive and forget. Okay, you can forgive, but I don't believe in the forget part. And you can forgive for your own mental health. Be selfish. Just forget for your own mental health. You want to forget the person, but you got to watch out, because once somebody does something cruddy, once you see like a behavior that indicates that they don't have the best of intentions, or they don't have your you're gonna see it. I just want to make sure that you pay attention, but I believe that you will see it. So when you're doing exceptionally well, there's people that come in and throw a wrench in it. You know, they're jealous or whatever, they undercut, say negative things. Like anything that's like negative or unsupportive, even in the slightest way, like even like for instance, you get divorced and you start dating again and the guy seems really great, right? And I've had this happen to me where, and I'm a Taurus too, where I'll be like, okay, I finally got myself out of that situation and I'm taking acting class and I'm going to the coffee shop and I'm studying my lines, and I have like only so much time to memorize my lines before class, and whoever you're dating is pounding the phone. When can I see you? When can I see you? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? And you're like, no, you can't memorize and talk at the same time. And then, are you seeing somebody else? That sort of a thing. That's one example. Another thing would be like anything that like cuts you down, anything that like someone comes to borrow money from you when you just get your paycheck and you're trying to pay things off. Anybody who's like, it can be really small. It can be the smallest thing, like, oh, well, I mean, do you know, and you're doing your dreams or whatever, and they're like, are you sure you really be doing that? Anything that implies that whatever is good for you isn't necessarily good, or whatever you dream about isn't good. Someone who like starts arguments when, say like you're a performer or a lawyer and you've got court in the morning, or you've got a concert the next day, and they start fights the night before. I personally just like stay on your own plane and stay within your own energy, and work on keeping your energy healthy, and don't allow those people in, even if it means staying by yourself. I think a lot of people, after they've lived a long time, they start to realize that you don't have to have people around you just to have people around you. Okay, someone who's like, because all it takes is for one of those types of people. It looks minor to begin with, and it usually gets it almost, I'd say it will amplify. It does amplify later, and it becomes much worse. But I think that you are going to be able to prevent the damage from this. I think you're going to be able to prevent it from getting too bad. But again, you've got to and there's something about someone who's a writer here. John, the name John is here. Someone is a writer. Might be getting kind of watch out for John, but I don't know why. I just got John is not nice, but there's a lot of people with that name, so don't go beat up on everybody named John. John isn't good for you. John is not nice. Watch out for John. That's just what's coming into my head. Obviously, lots of people are named John, so just could be talking about your bathroom. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I got the message on that. Thank you so much. Thanks for communicating. I heard that John isn't good, okay? John is coming back. Can you clarify this Knight of Wands for me, please? So there is a future message of some kind of financial message here. It might be about lost money or money that was taken from you or unfairly. Somehow, some kind of unfairness with the loss of money. And you had a great life beforehand. I really hope that's true because struggling is not always fun. Okay, and I think that's what I have for today. If I feel more messages at another time, I'll come on. But this is what I currently have for Taurus. I'm just going to do this intuitively when I feel it from now on and have the energy. And I might do another sign. I'm not sure. All right. Thank you, all of you. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I might do Libra next. I'm so glad I found this other beautiful reader because I highly recommend you watching Alchemy and You. She is a true starseed, intuitive, no question in my mind. And oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm a medium. And so I think I might do Libra next. I'm kind of feeling like Libra if I have time before work. Okay, love y'all. Bye. Where is it? Okay.